this is Natalie Mendez explaining my code for Take Home Quiz 2, Problem 2. Very similarly to Problem 1, this problem asks us to set up a sum accumulator by using a for loop with a range statement. But in this example, we're going to be adding up 1 plus 1/3 plus 1 over or 1/5 all the way to 1 over 101. So similarly to problem 1, we set the sum accumulator to 0. And we're doing this because we want to start from 0 because it'll give us the accurate um, um, output for what this specific question is asking for. So if we had a 1 there, our first value of it summing up with 1 would be 2, and that's not what this question is asking us. So we're going to go ahead and set this the sum accumulator to 0, and then we activate the for in range statement, and that's going to basically be setting up a domain from for all n values starting from 1 going to 101. And the step value here is 2 because just like before, the difference between 1 and 3 is 2. So that step value is going to be 2. But this whole sum is going to be from the domain 1 to 101 because it doesn't actually add up this last value, but it goes up until. So the only values that this is going to take into account is from 1 to 101. So because this question is asking for basically instead of 1, 3, and 5, it's asking for these values to be fractions of these values, 1 over that number. It's pretty simple to just turn these values to 1 over n. So that's basically just taking this 1 over 1, 1 over 3, 1 over 5, and adding that to the sum accumulator that we had binded to be a value of 0. So that is going to go ahead and execute 1 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 5 all the way to 1 over 101, this 1 over n value. So when we go ahead and print that with the string of basically what we're saying is happening here, which is 1 plus 1/3 plus 1/5, it's going to pop out that string, and then it's also going to give us that whole sum of this value of 0 plus the range statement of this domain here. So when we go ahead and run that, it's going to give us this float value here, this 2.9476. And yeah, thank you so much.